it's Joe Wilkinson. And their team captain, Sean Locke. And facing them tonight, Shappi Days, it's Shappi Khorsandi. Welsh Wonder, it's Elis James. And their team captain, John Richardson. Now, welcome your host, Jimmy
Welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats, a show about opinion polls, surveys and statistics. Did you know, for example, male sparrows chirp insults at each other when trying to attract a mate? Mainly, "You looking at my bird?" 68% of teenagers say they've changed their eating habits as the result of celebrity chefs. They say celebrity chefs, they mean Ronald McDonald and Colonel Sanders. And 4% of the British population say they might be bisexual. Well, you either are or you aren't. You can't have it both ways. Right, let's get started. What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. It's our panellists' job to guess the British public's top 3 most popular talking points. Sean's team, what do you think the nation have been talking about this week?
X Factor?
Have you been talking about X Factor? What's been going on X Factor? Tell me everything.
There's been the bullying with Misha and whoever else she was doing it with.
It's Misha B, isn't it?
Yeah, Misha B, you get me. I love Misha B, though.
You love Misha B?
Yeah, I don't think it was bullying. I think it was just showbiz banter. She was meant to be bullying Sammy.
Sammy,
but Sammy said she wasn't. Sammy said, look, I'm 6'2", 20 stone.
Who said this?
Sammy.
Could you say that again, please?
Yeah, Sammy.
Sorry, who was it?
If you want me to spit at you, I said Sammy. I said Sammy, Sammy, Sammy.
Ironic that we're talking about bullying as I do this. Say Sammy again, I like it.
Sammy. So, all that...
I should just say, because I was teasing you a little bit there, if you're being bullied because you've got a speech impediment, there are people you can talk to. But it will take fucking ages and they may be
But Sammy said on This Morning that she weren't bullying me. Look, I can handle myself. Look at me. I'm 6'2", whatever, with her heels on, I think that is. If she's 6'2" without heels, that's a worry. No wonder she took her shoes off when she done the final song on X Factor. Because, honestly, getting excited when you're 6'2" in a bad pair of heels is awful. I would have bullied her as well in that dress. Because, really, I mean, going out there in that... Did you see it? It had that, like, sort of leather bit in the middle, which wasn't right. I know she can't, you know, you can blame the stylist for that. But anyway, so apparently she...
Just got to say, here's some full stops if you want to use them.
So Sammy's saying they weren't bullying anyone, but Misha's being accused of bullying, which is, you know, it's a serious thing.
Yeah, but I mean, I personally don't. I think that it should have stayed backstage. I don't think it should have been brought up front. Do you know what I mean? It should have stayed back... Because that's what happens. That's show business, isn't it? I mean, before someone goes out, you say to them, you know, do I look nice? If you're in... You can... I'll get the... Just got on your paper now. I've got a stutter as well.
Now Sean's got to get tested. Back to X Factor.
I personally think it was, like I say, just backstage. If you're in competition with someone and they say, you know, before you go and say, oh, how do I look? You say, like, fucking shit. You know, you want them to feel bad, and that's what I think it is.
Sorry, Joe, he didn't.
He did say that.
He was right that time, wasn't
he? So I don't know. I don't know if
I love the fact that Joe and Louie are on the same team. It's just...
2 peas in a pod. I can do it, I've been practicing.
Biology teacher, isn't he?
They're all rubbish, though. They're so... The Misha girls, all right. Sammy, who went out, she said, oh, I'm still going to sing for the rest of my life. I bet you are. Do-do-do-do-do. Frankie Kokoza is the most objectionable human I think I've seen on anything.
No!
He's worse than Gaddafi, I'm going to say it now.
Let's have a look and see if the X Factor is up there. Yes, indeed. Yes, the X Factor bullying scandal has been in the news. They should have kept Sammy in. Not because she's good, but to help balance the stage when Craig is on the other side. John, Shappi, Elis, what else have people been talking about this week?
Libya is free. No? All right, well... It's one of those things you get over quite quickly. I was glad on the video to see it was definitely him, because I read in the paper, they said that the man they'd shot lived on his own in a house with no electricity. He was living on ready meals, and all he had was a Liverpool FC mug and a signed picture of himself on the wall. And I thought, they've shot John Parrott.
I reckon he asked himself for a picture of himself. Can you imagine that? Oh, can I please have a signed photo of you? Not now, I'm eating. OK, I'll wait. He was that bonkers.
Or if he was bidding for his own signed photo on eBay.
I bid for his body on eBay. I thought you could. Because he was in this cold meat stall. And everyone was going to take photos with this dead body, and that's like redefining the word fridge magnet.
And it's the ultimate Facebook profile photo. You and a dead Gaddafi going...
When I heard Gaddafi was shot, the first thing I thought about was I wondered what they were going to do with his waxwork model in Madame Tussauds. Because it's really good.
It's just got better as they left it closer to the heater. He had a lot of work done, didn't he?
Yeah.
Would you ever consider going down that road?
Looking like Gaddafi?
You've had
Dick, darling, but I ain't been a dictator.
Louie Spence.
You should put that to music. I'm a dick, darling, but I've never been a dictator.
No, I wouldn't. Well, I would.
Well, have you ever had any work done?
Yes.
What have you had done?
Well, no, only Botox.
I've had Botox as well.
Have you?
Yeah, I didn't. I was not on me.
You should get your money back.
I didn't. I didn't have it.
What? Do that again? That's extraordinary.
I know. Yeah, I make Ramsey look like Hannah Montana. They had a funeral for him. I like it. They had a funeral and they buried him in the desert, and they said, in respectful of Islamic traditions, which they did. The last time they did that was with Osama. They just kicked him off an aircraft carrier. I wonder when they catch Assad, they're going to cover him in Bovril, fire him out of a cannon into a lion's enclosure. Go, well, that is respectful of Islamic traditions.
Yes.
That's what they do.
We're really missing a trick by... Because I don't think... There was a point when we hadn't caught any of them, and now, like, Hussein and Bin Laden... And I think if we had them all, you'd just make an amazing Big Brother to end on. Unbelievable. Osama is in the dairy room. Saddam Hussein is on the beanbags. Trying to fundamentalise Kerry Couture.
Let's have a look and see if Gaddafi is one of the most talked about things this week. Of course. Of course. Yes, this is the news that Libya is free now Colonel Gaddafi has been killed. I was horrified when I saw those awful pictures of his smashed-in face, and then they shot him. Sean's team.
The Queen. Did they talk about the Queen? She's basically on an official visit to Australia to apologise for what Elizabeth Hurley's done to Shane Warne.
I like the fact that if Liz Hurley and Shane Warne get married, it'll be the bride and overgroomed.
Yeah. She's basically, we've turned him into a woman. We apologise for that. He's now completely waxed. In fact, we've laminated him. She's gone over there. And she was mooned at. Apparently some Aussie...
Some arsehole.
Yeah.
They were mooned at her, and people there were shocked. They said, oh, the Queen's been mooned at. You're thinking, well, the Queen, she's seen everything. She's got 8 corgis, for Christ's sake. The stuff she's seen like brother on sister, father on son. She's just seen it all. It's just disgusting. She goes, Benji, you can't be doing that to Martha. This is just... She's seen it all over the years.
She gets for doing ordinary stuff.
Yeah.
Because the papers go, well, basically reporting that she's on a jolly for 10 days, getting flown around the world, smiling at people and shaking hands. So they go, yeah, but she's worn that dress before.
Yeah.
Go, well, whoopee shit. How about these pants on for a month? Nothing.
You know what happens with the Queen's clothes? The reason they're surprised is all her clothes get ruined by corgis. She goes up to the bedroom, the corgis just rip them off. Like, just strip her naked with the corgi.
Prince Philip's there going, thank you, my pretties.
Yeah.
I don't understand why she's gone on a state visit, which is supposedly like, you know, because you're ours, so I'm going to pop over and check you're not screwing it up. And that's like your boss phoning ahead and saying, I'm going to come in tomorrow. Think, right, well, I'll turn up. If she's going to go, she should have to go as, like, the secret millionaire and just, like, with a cap on, get a budget flight out, just, like, a cap pair of jeans and just sit in a bar going, "So, what do you think of this bloody Queen, then?"
That is an amazing Queen doing Australian. Do that again, that's an incredible...
I seen that bloody Crocodile Dundee on the plane over here. Bloody racist, that, I think.
I would go as far as to say you should stop using any other voice.
I went to Australia. I didn't find them very welcoming because I'm quite fair-skinned and wearing shorts was a big deal. So on the first day I was there, I walked into a cafe and the guy behind the counter looked up at me and went, "I don't know where it is you're from, mate, but I'm guessing it's winter there."
I'm from Wales. It's been winter there for years.
Surely as a Welshman you've been called worse things than that.
Oh yeah, but you know, it was so precise. He'd seen my thighs and thought, I'm going to take the piss out of that guy. Look at his skin.
Good accent. Can you put a bit of Queen on that?
What if the Queen was doing that?
What do you think of
Hang on, she's from Hong Kong. I can tell you that's not one of the most talked about things this week. But the Queen, as head of state, is obviously staying in Australia's most prestigious hotel, Lassiter's. John, Shappi, Elis, what else have people been talking about this week?
They're having meetings to sort out the European debt, but they can't stop bickering. Angela Merkel is basically the one who's trying to fix it all, and Silvio Berlusconi called her una colonna inchiavabile, which means an unshaggable lard arse. It just proves that if English were Italian, men would get away with a lot more. Sounds quite nice, doesn't it?
Someone in the press I read said that the relationships between the European leaders is at an all-time low. I thought, well, not really. In 1939, it was a lot worse. What do you think about it, Joe?
I think it's great.
Yeah?
Yeah, looking forward.
That's the wrong answer.
Oh, shit.
It's the Eurozone
I'm hoping to
crisis.
get a point for that. Sarkozy's sort of involved in it quite a lot, and I just keep thinking about his wife. She's well fit. And I feel like he must be in this meeting going, "Oh, come on. I want to get home and... Eurozone, but... Oh, God, it's...
You've really sort of got into the psyche of a French man, I feel.
The Belgian finance minister left one meeting early because he had tickets to see Tintin. And I like the idea that when he was excusing himself, they're like, right, OK, what are we going to talk... We need to sort this out with the Greeks. And he was like, I need to shoot off. Because it's Orange Wednesday.
Let's have a look and see if the Eurozone crisis is one of the most talked about things this week. So at the end of the round, Sean, Joe and Louie have 1 point. John, Shappi and Elis have 2. Our next round is pick of the polls. Sean, Joe, Louie, what do you like the look of?
I don't know, I can't see.
I'm going to speak for you, Louie, and go for the man dancing.
OK.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
OK?
Yeah.
OK, do you want to sit down now?
I couldn't see from there, that's why.
I know, yeah.
No, not at all, no.
But this is your related question. Most people think being a bad dancer is more embarrassing than being bad at sport. True or false?
I'm brilliant at both. I couldn't tell you if I'm a better dancer or a better footballer.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just outstanding at both.
What form of dance suits your moves best?
I can only dance to reggae. It's like an affliction. If it starts, I just dance, and I can only stop if someone turns it down.
Yeah. It just sort of wrestles you to the ground.
Yeah, but I'm stronger than I look, so I'll get up.
I I did that Let's Dance for Comic Relief. I did Hey Mickey, and I didn't get into the final. I worked so hard on that. I worked harder on that than I did in my A-levels.
Yeah, I watched that. You're crap, that's why.
But right, let me tell you something.
Sorry, can I get a saucer of milk, please? Louie's claws are out.
I practiced so hard, I actually fractured my wrist. Did you see my cartwheel?
Fractured your wrist?
I did that on a fractured wrist.
That wasn't a
okay, and
cartwheel.
afterwards I was...
How did you fracture your wrist practicing?
Oh, God, look,
What were you doing? What was the dance?
You go, oh, Mickey, yes, and I did it like that, Hey Mickey. In my kitchen, I have a small kitchen, and I twatted it on the kitchen handle.
Sorry, your dance, I didn't see it, but your dance was that? Really? And you didn't get through to the final? You were robbed. That's amazing.
That's what they do at Heathrow to direct planes.
Oh, you all right, love? Just having a dance. Louis, when you watch other people dance, are you critical? Like when you see...
No, he's not critical at fucking all, is he?
Someone needs to let it go, Shappi. Someone needs to let... Oh, even that's better than yours. I would just say let it go, it's better. So when you watch, let's say, Cheryl Cole in a dance video, do you think, oh, she's absolutely nailed that, or do you think, oh, no? Because we wouldn't know the difference.
I mean, Jerry Halliwell wasn't very good at all. When I was on tour with the Spice Girls, she weren't good.
You were on tour with the Spice Girls? Which one were you, Sporty?
No. No, I was all of them.
Because you've changed your hair, but you look better now, you look more feminine.
And I got bigger tits.
Oh, that's genuinely confusing.
Can you get milk out of those, Louis?
Yeah, I put dick in.
Literally my favourite guest. Literally my favourite guest we ever have. Oh.
Any whiskey?
I don't understand what's happening.
You don't understand what's happening? Yeah. I'll tell you what's happening, Joe.
Stop looking at me like that.
I just thought you'd join in.
Less Buffalo Soldier and more sort of Buffalo Seizure.
OK, so let's get an answer on this question. Most people think being a bad dancer is more embarrassing than being bad at sport. True or false? What do you think?
I think it's probably true.
You think it's true? OK. What do you think, John?
Well, there's no such thing as dance, is there, really?
What, sorry?
It's just arrogant walking, isn't it?
I challenge you!
You know what, Louis? I'll stick on some music, go over there, give him what for. Yeah, show him. So you said true. John, what do you think, true or false?
Well, I'm going to have to say false, because there's no such thing as dance.
He's learnt nothing this evening. OK, well, I can tell you the answer is true. Yeah, 64% of people think being a bad dancer is more embarrassing than being bad at sport. I quite often catch a girl's eye when I'm dancing, usually with my elbow. And the winner is the name of our final round. Here is your question. Most useful thing your parents teach you? Alice?
Cooking, cleaning, sewing. That's what I learned from my dad. My mum taught me how to make jokes based on stereotypical perceptions of gender.
That is good, though, isn't Wales?
My dad said, if you go to university, get catered halls. And I asked why, and he went, before I met your mother, I lived on boiled eggs and club biscuits. And I said, what happened? And he went, I got really horrific depression. And he just left it at that.
My parents taught me this.
Oh, wow. Do that again.
That's good.
Yeah. They taught me that. That's what they've given me.
Are they circus folk?
Sean, what did you learn from your parents?
Well, my dad, as I left home, he said, just remember this, son, the best services on the M1, Newport Pagnell. On you go.
What did your parents teach you?
Me? Price changing. Just how to take the, just how to take the label off really slowly and then change it on the food, whatever you wanted. You just
take a label off from a cheaper item and place it on the item you would like to buy.
One, yeah.
They scan it through. It's not shoplifting.
Yeah.
This bottle of champagne's 79 pence.
My mum taught me that there's only one lake in the Lake District.
Wow. Yeah. Your mum sounds like a bundle of love.
And I know which lake it is. Bassenthwaite.
It's Bassenthwaite Lake.
Yeah.
What about Windermere?
We're actually brothers.
Windermere's a mere.
We're brothers. We share a mother.
Sorry, what's a mere?
A mere, it's not a lake, but it's a different type of water. It's a mere.
It's a different type of water. A smaller version of a sea with no salt in it. It's a lake, mate. Where's your mum? Get her here now.
I don't like the way you said that. Poor up. She's watching this. Yeah. I apologise for what they've said about you, and I enjoy my lake fact, and I use it at parties.
OK, I'll give you a clue. It's to do with spending.
Always marry into money.
Don't get in debt.
What, you're pretty close with that.
Well, don't get in debt. Really don't get in debt.
I'll tell you the answer. It's the value of money. My parents taught me how to be self-reliant. Even now, if something goes wrong, at 2 in the morning, I'm the one that gets up and phones my agent to send someone round to fix it. Well, that sound tells me it's the end of the round and the end of the show, which means the final scores are Sean's team have 2 points and John's team have 2 points. Everyone's a winner. Thanks to all our panellists, our wonderful studio audience, and to all of you for watching at home. If you want more, tune in tomorrow night to 8 out of 10 Cats Uncut. That's it from us. Good night.